Hey everybody, it's Napo. I'm pretty sure I'm the only Napo in all of War and Order, but in case I'm not, hello to all the rest of the Napos out there. Um, I want to go over a couple of points here in building a super farm. I'm going to show you a couple of my farms, well, one of my farms, this farm, and I'm going to kind of hit the certain points that like what I'm striving for, and what is needed to actually build a super farm. So, first, you want to. First, I want to talk about these tiles down here. So, as far as tile plots go on a farm, if you're looking to hide troops during kill events or anything like that, you're gonna I mean, really, you only need one medic tent and one of the training grounds. The rest are going to be your tiles. I probably have too many of the sawmills and the farmlands pieces, but really, I'm looking at building up on my stone and my iron mostly. So that's what the rest of these empty spaces are going to go for. Uh, what's great about these pieces is you can actually delete these, and if you click on the sawmill here, details, you can hit remove, and you'll receive half of the resources that it costs to build it up to that point. Um, it takes like a couple hours to totally remove it, but um, you can do that, and that works for both the medic tents and the training grounds too. So keep that in mind. Next, I want to talk about technology. So under the research tab, you're basically going to be hitting on all four of these points. You won't be hitting on the Guardian Force because you don't want to have angels inside of your castle. So, I mean, really, if you're going to be building troops in a super farm, quote unquote, really all you're going to want is just cavalry. So I got 54, almost 55,000 of the T2 Dragon Raiders and 24,000 of the Mounted Knights. So, and that's all that I've got. All the rest of these are zeros because I only want cavalry. They're primarily, I just wanted T2 Dragon Riders because the load capacity is higher, and the speed's fast too. So under the research, so under military, you're gonna see a bunch of zeros on the actual combat skills, because I'm not doing any attacking. I'm not looking to be attacked. So I'm looking at draft for recruiting my Dragon Riders faster. The expansion for the max amount of Dragon Riders I'm recruiting at one time. Of course, the Legion is the number of marches. Raising your army speed. They get to the tiles faster. They get back faster. The raised max soldiers marching armies. So that one's kind of big too, but I mean, if you really don't want to upgrade that, you don't have to, because we're going to be looking at load boosts and stuff like that. So 5,000 troops right now could potentially carry as much as 20,000 10 levels ago. And then Legion 2, of course, is that third march. So I'm building everything up to be a level 15 first, and then I'm going to push them to level 22. Level 22 is kind of like a really sweet point for super farms, with the technology and your perks and equipment that you can wear and all that good stuff. Yes, I said equipment. Under city defense. So the sturdy defense, if you build up all the sturdy defenses, it's obviously going to give your walls more defense, so you can attack your farm more without the fear of it random teleporting. because we don't want that, right? So going right down the middle, just the Golem Recruitment, Guard Blessing, and Golem Legion, they've only got ones, and they're only going to stay as one. I just put one there so that way I can move on to the next piece because it was required. Alliance Defense, if you're going to use your farm as kind of like a trap, Alliance Defense would help out generally because, you know, it's the it's the HP of all defense troops. So, you know, if you take an alternate or a sub account and wait until your farm is attacked and reinforce it, this is going to help give your alternate or sub account more HP, obviously. Then sturdy defense here. So I'm going to be working on this one after I build up level 16 plus. And I'm going to do the same thing with Guard Blessing and Golem Recruitment here. They're just going to be ones. Under the development, the Physique and the Rapid March, you don't need them. I kind of started building up on them too soon or whatever before I really started putting a lot of thought into this. So you don't need those unless you're really wanting to kill monsters, because that's all they're for. They're just for monsters. Just go right down the middle here. Your architecture, you know, for your construction speed, raising your wounded soldier capacity. That's not needed much unless you want to use your farm as a trap. You know, do farm traps. Your research methods, you know, you can research faster. So going right down the middle. Tax reduction, you don't need it unless you're gonna transfer resources to a castle inside of your alliance. Resources, everything here except for depot. I once again messed up. Depot 1, really all you needed to do is just put it at 1. Just do the 1 for depot so it unlocks the alloy drill. You know, down here for this depot I'm only going to put a 1. The reason behind that is the depot increases the storage of your resources. So the higher your depot is, the more resources it's going to hold on to. So your main account, when you attack your farm, is not going to be able to receive every single bit of resource that you can possibly get, because that depot is bigger. So this was kind of a mess up on my part. And that's it about the technology. Another piece I want to look at is your Lord skills. So everything I have here is under the development. And the way that I do the development, it's a little bit different. So in the beginning levels, wood is harder to get than it is for food. You're always running out of wood. So when you're going down your Lord skills, you pick up the wood, but you have to pick something to move on. So I just go down the wood side. Your research time, depot capacity. This is where you have to have 5 out of 5 on your depot. It sucks, but it is what it is. One thing you can do is you can change all of your technology, put it all under the war tab if you really want to, so that way it drops the depot. That's a great thing about Lord skills. You can change everything here. It's expensive though. It costs 1,000 gems up there at the top right, but it is an option. For this point right here, the stone and iron, eventually I'm going to go down both sides. I'm kind of waiting to hit something else first. But stone and iron, I'm going to be increasing both of them. So, and I'm going to show you here in a minute what I mean. Down the left side, stamina recovery, monster attack speed, and stamina recovery. Once again, you only need those if you're going to monster hunt, so I wouldn't even worry about them. Then your building speed, your load increase. Here, I'm going to go down the wood side again. Now, the gather speed up. I really like the gather speed up. It increases your resource gathering by 100% for 2 hours. So, you know, if you're going to gather 300,000 resources in 2 hours, you're going to activate this and you'll gather those 300,000 in 1 hour. So it's nice. I like it. Then do the research time and the depot capacity, and then you'll do the iron and stone both down here as well. Equipment. I don't have any equipment on this guy yet, but I'm going to show you some of the equipment you want to look at. Under the forge, the weapon. So obviously you're going to forge level 1 pieces until you've got one of each, and then after that, when you go to upgrade them, make sure you take a look at all the perks of the weapons. So long knife gives you recruitment speed and archer attack. The wooden longbow gives you mage attack, infantry attack. It really doesn't matter which one you do. If you do the recruitment speed, you'll be able to recruit your dragon riders faster. Moving on to level 10, cavalry attack, archer attack, or infantry attack, mage attack. It really doesn't matter which one you go. When you get up to level 15, army size limit, that's a good one, and march speed. So when you get up to level 15, I would want to take the fire trials to pick up that march speed, and then so on and so forth. For some of these, you'll see load boost right here. So the hemp sash, load boost, that's just gonna allow your troops to gather more resources at one time than before, obviously. But gather speed boost is the other one, the bound sash. So whatever tickles your fancy, really. If you want the load boost or if you want to gather them faster, either way, you'll be able to gather more at one time, or you'll be able to gather more over a duration of time. Under your accessories, you'll see load boost here too. You can split them all up, or you can put them all to the same building speed. Don't really need that. For the helmet, hood gives you a march speed ability, which would be the one I want to go with. So, like I said, just look at everything. You can kind of go from there. The next piece I want to look at is emblem. So really, there's only one emblem here that you really want to look at. The other ones are kind of important, some of them not so much. So like your power emblem, it's not important. If you want to upgrade it, you can. It is what it is. I upgrade everything just because I don't like seeing that stupid exclamation point that doesn't go away. Recruitment time reduction and march speed, that's, and the army size limit, that's helpful, especially if you want to send more troops to a gathering tile than you did before. The guard emblem, not important at all, unless you want to have golems and angels. I know I don't, so I don't care about upgrading that. This one, the faith emblem, raise resource output. That is a big one. In your main castles, you want to upgrade this one because it also raises your output for your Azurite mine. But I'm not doing a video for main castles, but just a little piece of advice for you. So raise resource output, that's a big one. Research speed, probably about the only piece you want to worry about there. Healing speed. So your biggest pieces are your faith emblem and your commander emblem. Okay, I believe that is everything as far as it goes for a farm. If you have any comments or any snide remarks you want to leave, go ahead. Other than that, if I did miss anything, just let me know. I can change up the videos a little bit. So I hope that you enjoyed watching. Just to let you know that there is someone that I know that went through the same stuff, doing everything that I did, and or everything that I'm showing you. This person collected enough resources to boost their main castle from level 31 to 34 in a matter of just a couple of weeks. Like, it was mad resources that he had gathered. So he combined all this with his Farm Alliance technology and just he killed it. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Like I said, let me know if I missed anything. Thank you.